Up in the rap race, can't miss my moment, rushing past my opponent. Wait, did you just say your opponent? Yes, arch enemy.
What's going on, everyone? Chris from Journals, Comics, and Pop Culture. Thanks for tuning in today. I do have a package here. It's not an unboxing, though. I already opened this up, but I got something special that came all the way from New Jersey, all the way to Cali. And I'm going to talk about a really, really amazing comic book today that really is, in my opinion, revolutionizing how we can read comics. So let's go into what came in here, guys. There's a comic book. Here it is. I'm going to go into this in a quick minute. But there's also music, a CD. And for all you youngins, you're like, what is that? Yeah, it's called a compact disc, right? Man, okay, so let me go into it like this. For those watching, because you love comics, I'm going to explain to you why I feel that what's going on right here with this comic book and this music is really revolutionizing the art form of comic books in general, guys. This is a book done by Be Free with artist Poet Substratum, who did the album. Okay, these are hip-hop artists from New Jersey. My folks from another lifetime ago. This is a song called Fight With Me on the album featuring Poet Substratum and L.I.F.E, all right, who's the main character in the comic book. And they took the song, the lyrics to the song, and made it into a comic book, guys. This was amazing. So this is what I did. I got my reader copy right here, right? First off, let me talk about the book itself. Great, great quality book. There's the promo for the album on the back. The art is amazing. It is black and white on the inside, but the art paints an amazing story, guys. It's just, it's high quality. And when I read this book, I didn't listen to the song yet, right? So I was like, I'm going to go into this book. I'm going to read it. And I went to the first page. Look at this. Look at this artwork. You got like a death creature right here wearing clocks. This is like, well, I don't want to give too much of the story away, but it says right here, the first lines, dreams.
Dreamscapes through time portals as my mind travels. Visions of unheard thoughts start to unravel. Witness lost parables of the visionary, untold, unseen, uncovered within dreams. Chapter 1.
And then you got this character sleeping. He wakes up and he starts going on this adventure, guys. And it's the song playing out. So when I read it, I was like, wow, this is, I mean, already like, and then I turned to this page because you see a lot of action going on here. And even though it's black and white, man, it's just the action comes right off the page, guys. And when I finished reading it, I was like, oh, that's sick. So I got the song and I played the song and I listened to the song without looking at the book. And being a musician myself, I'm just listening to the song and I'm like, I hear it. You hear music how you hear music, right? But since I already read the book, I'm hearing it and I'm seeing the images of the story play out in my head. And then I went back and listened to it again with the comic. And I was like, this is dope. This is something really that I have never seen before. Fusing hip-hop music with comic books and storytelling, guys. And obviously, I'm here today to promote my guys. Like I said, these are my folks from way back in the day. And they're just really good people. They make really good music. And guys, if you're into hip-hop and comic books, go support. I left links below. You can find it's on Poet Substratum's Bandcamp. It's poetsubstratum.bandcamp.com. You could go, you can buy the digital album. You could buy the physical album, and you can even purchase the comic book all right there on the Bandcamp website. I mean, you could buy digital tracks for $1. Just go through the catalog. He's got an awesome catalog. I'm actually going to open the CD up right here. Me, see, I'm old school. I'm old, right? So I still love having CDs. I've never gotten into I never had an, actually I did have an iTunes account, but I didn't do too much with it just because I never had like an iPod or an iPad or anything like that, or an iPhone. But you can download the MP3, the waves. I'm all about the digital copy, or excuse me, the physical copy. But this CD right here in and of itself is an amazing compilation. It's called "For the Audience Inside My Head" by Ned Schimmelfinney. All right, Alter Ego. We got a big lineup. Poet, Substratum, Bollicle Jenkins, Phenom, Lifelong, Venomous 2000. Amazing MCs from the East Coast, most of them from New Jersey. I know I got a lot of New Jersey fans that watch. So guys, look, there's more comics on the way too from Dummy Comics Inc. You can find them on Facebook, facebook.com/dummycomicsinc. Like I said, man, this is the new comic book that's coming out. Belly Flop featuring Ski Rap. Look at that. That looks dope already. This artwork, man. And look, guys, it really speaks. We saw how, and the only thing I can really relate when it comes to comic books to something like this is what Marvel started doing with the hip hop variants, right? There is a big niche market within the comic book industry, in the comic book community, that speaks to fans of hip hop. They overlap, just like, well, maybe not quite as much as like breakdancing and hip hop or something like that, where you keep these genres that are specific to hip hop, but there's so much culture within comic books that speak to both the culture of hip hop and comic books as well. And for those of you who that speaks to, guys, please go support these guys. Like I said, they're amazing people. They're doing amazing things. I really do think this is the beginning of something big. I think this has the potential to have a lot of eyes looking at it, to where it can really catch on and become something really unique. So again, I don't want to give too much of the story away. I'll show another page here, but it's not like, I mean, if you think about it, coming from a musical standpoint and somebody that makes hip hop music myself, I try to work my songs into painting a picture, right? And when you take something that is a visual storytelling art form like comic books, and you could take musicians that create in that same way, where they're not just talking nonsense and rhyming words that don't even make sense, or there's no depth there, right? This really goes way beyond that and paints the picture that is being told. So again, guys, check them out. And lastly, so since I got 2 copies right here, I've been talking about my 3,000 subscriber giveaway. It's going to be big, guys. My first announcement that's going to be in that giveaway is I'm going to be giving away a copy right here of Fight With Me. All right, so you'll be able to grab this copy. Then you could go on to poetsubstratum.bandcamp.com and listen to the track for free, so you can listen and read along. You can download the track for $1. But this will be in my grand prize giveaway for my 3,000 subscriber contest. More information on that soon. But for now, guys, man, big shout out to my guys, Be Free, and everyone involved in this project. Again, Phonetic, big shout out to Phonetic. Nom, rest in peace. Venomous, Lifelong, Bollicle, DJ Zesto, Ski Rap, Poet. Just so many amazing talents on here, guys. And just to give a little backstory, Bollicle, I've known Bollicle since I was 7 years old, who's again an artist on this. Bollicle Jenkins. He originally was from New York, moved out to Cali. Met him when I was 7 years old in elementary school. We started making music together right after high school. He ended up having to move back to Jersey. And he linked up with Poet here. And they came out a couple years later. And we spent about a week in the studio and made, man, how many? We probably made like 60 tracks. And we released an album called Marvelous Supreme Beings. And it was one of the greatest times of my life. One of the greatest experiences in my life. Like it seems like a lifetime ago now. I still have some copies of that album. You guys you can find the digital copy under my catalog. But man, maybe I'll throw one of those albums in with my giveaways for my 3,000 subscriber contest, Marvelous Supreme Beings. Man, we took like 14 of what we thought were the best tracks out of all that we did and put an album together, and it was a masterpiece, man. And it was an amazing point in time in my life. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. But with that being said, guys, check this out. Go support. Look, we talk about wanting to support, independent companies and independent artists. And this is what it's all about. This is what continues to make the hobby, fresh and unique. I mean, like, look, if the big two didn't give these fresh artists like Todd McFarlane and Jim Lee the time of day, they wouldn't have been able to go off and create Image. And if the fans didn't go off and support Image and these new characters, then the hobby today would look completely different. This is a starting point. Everyone has their starting point, and we can support these new fresh ideas and allow them to thrive in an ever thriving industry hobby right now. So guys, go check out Fight With Me featuring Lifelong, poetsubstratum.bandcamp.com. Links are below. Go check it out. Leave some comments, guys, but go check this out. Come back and leave some comments and let me know what you guys think. Spread the word. Share the video. I'm hyped, guys. I can't wait for the next one. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to give this away on my 3,000 subscriber contest. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you have not done so yet. Until next time. Peace.